No sense. I hate this. I don't know. Twitch has been out for how long, and they still refuse to update this interface for the Steam library, the Stream Manager for the phones.
Oh yeah.
It's still so clunky and all over the place. I don't know why. Like they don't update it with a new look.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. I'm just making sure the stream and everything was up. Everything came up is good. So, welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. I know some of you watching on Twitch. I know some of you watching. Most of you watching on Facebook. Welcome everybody. Playing some Magic the Gathering with the new precon commanders from Outlaws of Thunder Junction.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh, I meant the wrong stream then.
The Vampire Assassin. Yeah, I love the way her card looks. I'm live playing with my friend Crouton. The one who got me into Magic and bullied me with his sliver deck.
You're darn skippy. Alrighty. I'm all good.
Good.
Yep.
You drew already?
I might have. Hang on. Yes, it appears I did. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to roll to see who's going first, huh?
No, yeah, go first.
Oh, alright, bet.
Get it going. You go first. I'll be nice and let you go first because I know I'm gonna beat you.
Thanks, man. We're gonna play a forest.
I
Gonna
was gonna
sit there and
ask,
look
we're
pretty.
not using these bounty cards, right?
The what?
The bounty cards.
I don't know what those are.
They came with your commander deck. They're in with your tokens. You didn't see them?
Hang on. Bounty at the beginning.
You didn't notice those bounty cards in there?
No.
Yeah, they got bounty cards in there. At the beginning of your end step, if a legendary creature you controlled attacked alone this turn, collect your reward. And then they got rewards on the back of it if you read them. Look at it. We ain't gotta use them. I was just wondering if you're using them. I haven't used them.
Do you want to use them?
No, let's not use them this time.
All right, cool. Because I'm reading through them and I that's way too many words for me, man.
Yeah, and I threw the book away that You know, it tells you how they work and stuff.
You
So
threw the book away?
yeah, I have two. I told you I got two. I got this. I
Oh
got this one,
yeah,
and I got Gonti. I
that's
need to
right.
keep both of them. Both the same precon. I mean, same from the same set.
I was about to say they're not the same precon.
Finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot my deck's on this side now. Back over here. All right. I got. I'll put Temple of Silence enters tapped. I scry one, and I pass go.
We will draw. Ooh. Okay. We're going to play a plains. We will tap two. Play an arcane signet.
In Signet already.
Arcane signet already on tempo. And we will pass turn.
Tap. Oh, I'll play Tainted Peak, and I'll tap two. Play my Arcane Signet.
Whoa!
I will tap Arcane Signet black.
Hang on.
I'll play Changeling Outcast.
Wow.
Changeling Outcast. Can't block and cannot be blocked. And I
Can't
pass
block
go.
and cannot be blocked. Why is... Hang on. I'll play Mass a little wonky. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah.
Got a card you can't block.
All right. We are going to draw. Oh, hey. What's up? And tap for three. We're going to play Scoot Swarm. It's got landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. If you control 6 or more lands, create a token that's a copy of Scoot Swarm instead.
Good.
I will then play an Evolving Wilds as my land for turn. Landfall trigger for Scoot Swarm. I will create a 1/1 insect. I will then
Early with the token.
I'll tap and sack my Evolving Wilds to go find a mountain, and that will enter the battlefield tapped, which will make another insect. And while I'm looking for that, I will pass turn.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. Tokens with these decks get out of hand really fast.
I'm honestly surprised there was a Scoot Swarm in this deck, but I'm very happy about it.
I'll tap for one red and two of any color. To play Shiny Impetus. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and is goaded. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, you create a treasure token. It's an artifact with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color.
Nice.
3 now. I'll put my dice somewhere. Dice, where are you? I got a little back of my dice now. I will play Temple of Malice tapped for my land per turn, and I will scry 1. and I will attack you for 3.
I would take 3 since I cannot block it.
And I'll pass.
Untap. I have no upkeep triggers, so I will draw.
Changeling in the beginning is really good. And that enchantment came in handy too.
We will
Wait,
play
3 and can't be blocked.
a Sun-Scorched Divide as land for turn, which will create another insect. We will then
Put my token down.
I'm going to pay a red. We're going to play Magmatic Insight. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a land card. We will be discarding a Scavenger Grounds. And you draw 2 cards.
I drew 2 cards?
No, I draw 2 cards.
Okay. I want to draw 2 cards. The deck with Olivia is really nice, and it doesn't seem like you need to add nothing crazy for her to be really good.
We will then tap for 4. And we are going to play Marshall's Anthem. Creatures you control get +1/+1. And then, let's see, do I have multiple of these? I guess I do not. That's fine though. So I have 2 that can attack and 1 that cannot, because he is summoning sick. So I will be swinging a total of 6 damage your way, since they are 3 2/2s.
And I can't block for changing if I wanted to. Take the 6.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
On tap. Do we have any upkeep triggers? How high are your mana creatures you got right now?
I'm sorry?
How strong? How powerful are your mana creatures right now?
My,
How much
my
what's their
mana
mana value?
creatures? I have one that has a CMC of 3, and the other 3 are tokens.
I'll play my commander. I'll tap 1 white, 1 red. Cast Livia. Opulent Outlaw. She has flying lifelink. When outlaws you add damage to a player, create a treasure token. Can pay 3, sacrifice 2 treasure tokens. Activate only as a sword.
Nice.
I'll play my commando. And I'll attack you for 3. And I'll pass.
I shall take 3.
Create another treasure token. Doesn't like a lot of treasure.
Ooh. Ooh.
That don't sound good. That don't
We're
sound
gonna
good.
we're gonna I've got 3 of these currently. We're going to go ahead and draw.
1, 2.
We're gonna play a forest, which will trigger Scoot Swarm and make an insect. Then we are going to tap out. We're going to tap for 6. We're
Tapping
going
for
to
6.
play. Yep. I'm going to play Angel of Indemnity. It's a 5/5 of fly and lifelink. Whenever it enters the battlefield, return target permanent card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then it's got Encore, a total of 8. Exile the card from your graveyard. For each token, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn if able. They gain haste, sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. So whenever that ETBs, I will grab Evolving Wilds from my graveyard and return that to the battlefield. That's going to trigger Scoot Swarm. Since I control 6 or more lands, I'm going to create a token that's a copy of Scoot Swarm.
Yeah, that was the token making.
Then we're going to tap and sack Evolving Wilds to go fetch up a basic land and put that onto the battlefield tapped. We will find a Plains, which will then trigger both Scoot Swarms, which will both make a copy of themselves.
Told you these tokens get out of hand real quick.
And then I will go ahead and pass, I do believe.
They go ahead and what?
I'm passing. Yep.
I thought he was about to go crazy. He already did, but he's gonna keep on going.
I thought I was too, but ain't no tank left in the gas.
Alright, untap. Oh, upkeep triggers. I'll draw. I'll tap for 1 white and 4 of any. Sacrifice 1. I'll play Angelic Sellsword. He has Flying Vigilance. Whenever Angelic Sellsword or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a 1 red mercenary creature token. Tap trigger creature you gets +1/0 until activate only as a sword. Whenever
Nice.
Angelic Sellsword attacks, if its power level is 6 or greater, draw a card. I'll create a
You said that's a 1/1 red mercenary.
+1/+0.
Once again,
Oh yeah, sorry.
one.
Yeah, he's a 1/1. Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
he's a 1/1. But I tap him to give creature I
Give another
control
creature
+1/+0.
+1/+0. Yep, got it. You're good.
Damn, imagine if Changeling had lifelink too. Be broken. How much power you got on the field? You said
I have
what blockers do you?
I have 8 2/2s and a 5/5 with flying and lifelink.
8 2.
It's many much, yes.
And you say you have a car.
Yes, I do have a 5/5 with flying and lifelink.
I'll attack you for 3 again, and I'll pass.
I can't block it.
You can't block it. 3 damage.
Imagine that be how you kill me.
I just keep
Be-
on
I'd
attacking
be
for
so
3
upset.
every turn.
I'd be
Just
so
slowly bring
upset.
you down.
Bro. We are going to play a Mountain as land for turn, which will double the number of Scoot Swarms I have. We will then tap my Arcane Signet to play a Soul Ring. I'm going to tap my Soul Ring to cycle Sheltered Thicket, discarding that to draw a card. We are going to tap for 7 to play Angel of the Ruins. It is a 5/7 with flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, exile up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. What artifacts or enchantments do you have?
Artifact, I have Arcane Signet, and I have a token artifact. And enchantment, I have the one I have on Changeling.
We are going to get rid of your Arcane Signet and your enchantment. And those are exiled. Ba-da-da-da-da. And then what is your? You have 2 things with flying, right?
I have, yep, 2 things: Flying Vigilance and Flying Lifelink. 3/3 and a 4/4.
Cool.
Oh. Wait it out. Maybe next
Thank
time.
you. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass.
Untap. I was about to untap my exiles. I got another land. Yay. I'll
I have
play
it
Sun Home Fortress of Legion for my land per turn. How do I want to play this?
correctly.
That's that's ideal. Excuse me. You have non-basic lands too.
I have exactly 1 non-basic land.
I wish I had more lands. I mean, more mono actually. One more mono would be nice.
As you can see, I'm currently using all of mine, so
Yeah, I'm trying to. all your creatures mana value three or higher.
With the
Think about
exception of my tokens.
tokens are what the two?
I mean, my tokens have no mana value.
I mean their power. My bad.
Oh, their power. Yeah, all of my creatures' power are 2 or more. I have
Uh,
12 2/2s, a 5/5, and a 5/7.
well, I'll do this because maybe this will be I can. I got nothing. I'll tap one red. I'll tap one red and one white to play Boral's Charm, and it says choose one. And I choose permanents you control gain indestructible until end of turn. So all my creatures have indestructible until end of turn,
Yep.
and I'll attack you with. Take that off. I'll attack you with 1, a 3, and a 4. And with Olivia's, I'll create some tokens. Never one or
What
more
is?
outlaws you can. Well, if I do combat damage to you, let me see if you can block anything.
Well, you'll have at least one that you know is going through, since Changeling Outcast is all type. I don't like that you have mana up. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're gonna block your 2 flyers.
Okay.
We'll block the 3/3 with a 5/5 and the 4/4 with a 5/7. And I'll gain 5 life because one of my things has lifelink.
And I'll pass. Yeah.
Okay, we will untap. We will draw.
Another token. Gotta make tokens because I'm not drawing no lands.
We will play a command tower as land for turn, which will trigger Scoot Swarm and double the number of Scoot Swarms that I have.
I knew once you played that one card in the first time, I knew it was gonna get bad really fast.
And we will. I have 3, so we will tap a red, a white, a green, and my Soul Ring for 2 to play my commander, Yuma, Proud Protector. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each land card in your graveyard. Whenever he ETBs or attacks, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, draw a card. Whenever a desert card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, create a 4/2 plant warrior creature token with reach. Whenever he ETBs, we will sack my Scorched Divide to draw a card. And we will not do
I'm in
anything
danger.
yet.
A lot going on over there.
Yeah. We're going to tap for 5 to play Perennial Behemoth. You may play lands from your graveyard, and it's got Unearth of 2 green.
Yes.
And Unearth, for those who are unfamiliar, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step, if it would leave the battlefield. Unearth only as a sorcery. I will then You know what?
Oh,
I'll pass. I'll be nice.
pass.
I'll pass.
I got a board wipe. That's tough. You shouldn't have passed.
I mean, there's not a lot that I can do.
Yeah, I know. I just wiped the board though. I'm drawing no lands right now. I will tap these two treasure tokens and sacrifice them. Excuse me. For 2 mana. To play Trailblazer's Boots.
Nice.
Equipped creature has equipped creature has non-basic land lock. It can't be blocked as long as defending player controls a non-basic land. Now tap 2 to equip it to my Angelic Sellsword.
That's a yikes.
And I'll also tap Mercenary to put on Angelic Sellsword also. So he's a 5/4 now. And I tapped the wrong mana. Whoops. I was supposed to save this one. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Oh well. I guess I'm not playing him. I was supposed to save that white mana.
Gotta love how that happens.
Yeah, I literally was figuring what I was gonna play too before I
Yeah.
did, but and still tapped the wrong mana. And I'll attack you with a 5/4 and my 1/1 that can't be blocked. They both can't be
Um,
blocked.
I, I will. Oh yeah, I can't because it's got non-basic dialogue.
They
So I'll
both
take
can't be
6.
blocked. I'll create a. I think I create 2 tokens. Actually, I think I draw. Make a token with my hand, though. And I'll pass. That's
All
yeah,
right.
6 damage.
Yep. And we will untap.
I'm doing damage
We'll
that can't be
draw.
blocked.
We are going to, with Perennial Behemoth allowing me to play lands for my graveyard, we're going to play Evolving Wilds for my graveyard, which will trigger Scoot Swarm and double the number of Scoot Swarms that I have. We are then going to tap and sack Evolving Wilds to go find a basic land, which will double it again. That will go to my graveyard. We will find a basic land.
Those 2 cards are crazy together.
Oh yeah.
Being able to play lands from
Of
your
course.
being able to play lands from
Graveyard.
your graveyard and then being able to pull them from your graveyard to use them again to trigger him again is
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy combo.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The case house honey I got.
Oh, nice.
I fished the double sleeved cards in.
Yeah. All right.
These don't. These don't
That
fit the
back
double sleeve.
there. We will then go ahead and tap for a green and 1 to cycle Desert of the Indomitable, which will trigger my commander. A desert was put into my graveyard from anywhere, so I will create a 4/2 green plant warrior creature token with reach. Then, what do you have up for blocks?
I have a 3/3 flying lifelink.
3/3 fine, lifelink. I will swing with my commander, who is a 6/6. Whenever he attacks, I will sacrifice a land to draw a card. I will sacrifice my command tower.
That's it.
Yeah, he's just a 6/6.
I'll take the 6.
And then in second main, do you have a what all do you have on your sellsword?
I have a token and an artifact.
Cool. Do you have any enchantments or enchantment creatures by chance?
No,
Um,
I only have the one enchantment for now, at least.
well, that sucks, but that's okay. Top for one, or green, a red, and two to play decimate. Destroy target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land. We are going to target your the artifact that you have on your sellsword, your sellsword itself, the land that you have that makes white mana, and then you have no enchantment, so I have to target my own enchantment because it's not up to. I have to target it. So
A mercenary creature gets destroyed too, right? A token? Because it was
no,
tapped to give
because
him power?
yeah, you tap to give it power, but you didn't like equip it or anything. So
Oh, I thought you destroyed it too. Okay.
no, no. Yeah. And then he is still tapped though.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put him.
We will. So just for clarification here, I've got and I gotta do some math.
Yeah. Do your crazy math.
Cool. So I have 16 of these that can attack and 48 that cannot. So we're gonna yeah. We're gonna swing 22 twos at you.
Hey, how you doing that?
So I have 16 scoot swarms that can attack and my 4 insects.
Didn't you go into your second main? You went into your second main phase already.
Oh, true. I already attacked this turn. That's my bad.
I'm about to say.
I appreciate you for pointing that out. Thank you so much. That makes my job a whole heck of a lot easier. All right, cool. No,
Alright,
that
so
makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We good. We good.
pass.
Yeah, yeah. I'm tripping. That's my bad.
Alright, well, let's see. Hope I get something. I'm about to die next turn, it looks like. Got a land now. It enters tapped. So I don't really have a land. Have for 1 black and 3 of any color. Plus sacrifice. And now play Aetherborn Marauder. He has flying lifelink. Whenever Aether Marauder enters the battlefield, move any number of 1/1 counters from other permanents you control onto Aethion. They have none so.
So it's okay.
I really got like no lands. It's terrible. You hit a land every turn, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of what this deck does.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I'm not
I'm
surprised.
just, I'm just like I had gotten no lands. It's crazy. I'll tap Mercenary to make Changeling a 2/1, and I'll just swing 2,
We'll take two.
and I'll pass.
Well, untap. I will draw.
I just didn't get no lands. Is the only issue.
Oh my god.
Kill me. Oh my god, just kill me. What
I mean, I'm going to.
you
But
gonna
we're gonna
do
get a
with
little.
style?
We're gonna do something a little bit stupid first.
Yeah, you
So
gonna
we're
go
gonna.
for style points?
So we're gonna play our Evolving Wilds from our graveyard with Perennial Behemoth, which will double the number of Scoot Swarms to 128. We will then tap it, crack it, go find a basic land. That will enter tapped, which will double the number again up to 256. And then we will tap for ooh, tap for 4 to play Map the Frontier. We're going to search my library for up to 2 basic land cards and or desert cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. So we're going to find Desert of the True. And we are going to find Tefet Dunes. Both of those will enter, which will take our total of Scoot Swarms up to 1,024.
For next game.
And then we will swing at you with 68 tutus.
I can block 2 of them. I can't block the other 66 though. That sounds like game over.
Yeah, sure does. GG's, my friend.
Those 2 cards in the beginning is crazy.
Getting Scoot Swarm on curve feels like cheating. But even then, it's just as deadly in the late game.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be even greater if I had Oracle of Moldiah on the field. Oh my gosh. I could play an extra land per turn. That way I can play my Evolving Wilds from my graveyard, tap it, sack it, play it again, tap it, sack it.
That's crazy.
Are we playing the same decks?
Huh? Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, when I was sleeving this deck up, there's a lot of interesting mechanics with there. And it has the base of what I'm wanting to build, which is a Dune themed deck.
Yeah.
There's actually a proxy altar that somebody had made for Hazanon Shaper of the Sand. That's Paul Muad'Dib Atreides. And so I'm gonna find a lot of those altars, print them out.
Well, let's switch. Let's try.
Yeah. I didn't even read what the alternate commander in here does. Hang on.
I'll switch this. Olivia is nice, but I wanna. So they shut down. They're shutting down Funimation.
No, I didn't see that.
I told you that was gonna happen though. Remember when Sony bought it? I told you they were gonna do that. I'm like, there's no reason for Sony to keep both. Sony's gonna buy both Funimation, throw everything from Funimation on Crunchyroll, and then dump it.
True.
I said, I told you and Emmett that was gonna happen. That's exactly what they did.
No, we
So my
are
new
actually
commander, Vihan Goldwalker, the dwarf warlock, and other outlaws you control have vigilance and haste. Assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks are outlaws. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may have treasures you control become 3/3 construct assassin artifact creatures in addition to their other types on end of turn.
yeah,
Haste
okay.
is on vigilance is become creatures that attack also.
And my secondary commander, Kiri, Talented Sprout, is a 0/3 plant druid. Other plants and tree folks you control get +2/+0.
Tree
And at the
folk.
beginning of your post-combat main phase, return target plant, tree folk, or land card from your graveyard to your hand. You hear that, Nuke? I get to do my land graveyard bullshit.
I just looked at my hand and I threw my whole hand away. I literally drew 7 lands.
Hey, that's a hand I'd keep right there.
That's the hand you keep for sure. I'm trying to break these things all slippy slidey everywhere.
Um, you know, should I keep it? Probably not. Am I going to? Yeah. All right, my friend, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just quick. And
When you threw away a hand with 7 of them,
shut up.
can't have your cake and eat it too.
Alright. I'll just stay with this hand. It is what it is. The game, my deck don't want to give me no land, so whatever. What's up, Michael? Teach your dad. Been showing him with the cards and stuff, but right now I'm playing with my friend Crouton. Going
I
first, or am
crouton.
I?
You're going first.
I'll play a basic land, and I will. Yes.
I will draw. I will play your favorite card,
No.
Evolving Wilds.
Keaton.
I'm going to tap it and sack it and go find a forest, and I will pass. Ah! There's the forest.
I'll play Canyon tapped, and I will pass.
Okay, I still gotta shuffle my deck. Ah!
These new sleeves are dangerous.
New sleeves are dangerous. Auntie.
Auntie looks nice.
Auntie do look sick. Alright.
What are you using next? Your Fallout one next?
Probably.
Probably use next.
We'll untap. We will draw. We are going to play a plains. We are going to tap 2 to play explore. You may play an additional land this turn, draw a card. We will play Jungle Shrine as land for turn, or that second land for turn. And we will pass.
Draw. Tap a black. To play Changeling Outcast.
Are you cheating?
I'll pass. I literally just drew it right now. I guess I am. I pass.
Draw.
Thank God I drew that because I had literally had nothing else to play.
I'm going to. We're going to tap for a red and 2 to play Electric Revelation. As an additional cost to this to cast a spell, discard card. Oh, discard Desert of the Indomitable. And you draw 2 cards. Bop bop. And then play Desert of the True as land for turn, and I will pass.
Nice, you don't have nothing either. I'm just getting no lands. Where about lands? Lands, where are you? What's that you have on the field?
What? That?
Yeah.
It's not on the field. It's my commander.
Oh.
Just put it up there.
I'll
Out
put
of
it up
sight, out of
there.
mind.
Tap for a red. I'll just play impulsive. Never impulsive. Pilfer dies. Create a treasure token as on
take one.
And I'll pass.
We will untap and roll.
I just land.
We will play a forest as land for turn.
Crazy, Mike. Yeah, I don't even got 3 lands on the field.
We are going to tap for 4
That
to bring out my commander.
aren't
Fury,
you?
talented sprout. I mean, I like to think so. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, return target plant, tree, folk, or land card from your graveyard to your hand. I will choose to return Evolving Wilds to my hand. And I will pass turn.
Untap. I will not draw land. Hold it. Yo, I've got no lands. It's crazy. Not 2 games in a row. What creature type you have on the field?
I have a plant druid.
Just plant druid, that's it?
It's legendary creature dash plant druid.
Alright, I'll tap 1 black and 1 white to play Shoot the Sheriff. Destroy target non-outlaw creature. Assassin, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and wizards are outlaws. Everyone else is fair game. So I'll kill your commander. And I'll attack for 1. In case you get something with haste. And I'll pass.
Untap.
Shoot the Sheriff.
Draw.
That guy is called Shoot the Sheriff, but it targets a non-outlaw. Else is fair game.
We're going to
This
play
is a slow start.
forest as land for turn.
It's crazy. I don't even got anything to make me tokens at.
We will tap for 5 to play the Mending of Dominaria. It is a saga, so it'll enter with a lore counter on it. First chapter, mill 2 cards, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I will mill a Hour of Promise and a Rumbleweed. I will put the Rumbleweed and into my hand.
Bumbleweed.
Yep. I will then pass turn.
I'll untap. Did it get something on the field? Please be a land. Where are you, lands?
Where are you?
I got like the worst thing in my hand too. I literally can't play nothing else. I might as well just play it now. I'll just tap 2 to play Orzhov Signet.
Orzhov.
I literally have to pay 1, then I could tap it to get a white or a
Get
black.
2. So no. You get white and black.
I know, but I still have to pay 1 for it.
So it's essentially a land.
Yeah, I know. Just stupid.
It's a worse Soul Ring. It's an arcane signet, essentially.
It's so bad. It's a bad mixture of both.
All right, are you done? Or are you
I,
hitting me for 1?
I hit you for. I'm just wearing you down. 37 more. 37 more hits for 1, and I'll win.
Untap. Draw after it's after the draw step. Yep. So that will go up to 2. I will mill 2 cards once again. I will mill a mountain and a thrilling discovery.
Let me borrow some lands.
Um,
Let me borrow some of them lands.
nah, you're all right. We will play plains as land for turn. We're gonna tap 7.
Sure. I'll have
Yep.
to.
Gonna tap for 7. Play Avenger of Zendikar. When Avenger of Zendikar enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 green plant creature for each land you control. I control 7 lands, so I'll create 7 of those. And then whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I may put a 1/1 counter on each plant I control. So I have 7 of those. And he himself is a 5/5.
Oh. That's bad.
After that, I will pass turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw land. I'll tap 1. Tap this for a white and a black. And I will just tap this for a red, white, black. Ender. Other outlaws you control have vigilance and haste at the beginning of combat on your treasures. But if I did, they would become 3 contract.
Nice.
And you have a 5/5. I'll attack for 1 you can block and another 1 for 2.
What happens if I block that 1/1?
Don't worry about it.
What happens if I block that 1/1? What is it?
When Impulsive Purifer dies, create a treasure token.
That's it? It dies and you create a treasure token?
Yeah, I need mana. This is how I'm getting
I'm
it.
gonna take 2.
No way. Oh, that's toxic. Yeah, it's your turn.
Alright. We're gonna untap.
I have no lands. How many turns have we went? There's no way I drew 2 lands in my hand and have not gotten 1 since.
We're gonna draw.
Outrageous.
We're gonna go to tier 3. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, then shuffle your graveyard into your library.
That is a crazy saga.
So that comes in tapped. This one does not. And then I shuffle this into my library.
That's a crazy saga. Hold on.
Yeah, it'd be a lot better if I had more cards in my graveyard. Or if I had more lands in my graveyard, I should say.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry. Ugh. The only thing that does not shuffle back in is the mending, because you sacrifice it after you've done tier 3. 2 land cards entered the battlefield. So Avenger of Zendikara's landfall will trigger twice. I will put 2 1/1 counters on each plant I control. I will then tap for a white, a red, and a green, and 2, or 1 and 2, to recast my commander, giving other plants and tree folks I control +2/+0. And at the beginning of my post-combat main phase, I can return target plant, tree folk, or land card from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will then Play Evolving Wilds as my land for turn. Tap it, crack it, go find a land. I put 2 more counters on each plant I control. This one includes my commander this time. There it is. Oh. And nuke.
No.
We are going to send a 5/5 and 7 6/5s your way.
So you're gonna use your Fallout deck now?
Yeah, I'm gonna use a Fallout deck now.
Oh wow, at least the next one was a land that I couldn't use.
Is it
Oh
gonna
look,
be a late again?
they're the lands.
A late again? Aw.
Oh, there's literally just 2 more lands, and that's. I definitely need to add more lands.
This
Gotta
nuke
see how many are actually in here.
I would definitely pick up this deck, if not to play, just to use like or to use for parts.
I opened up. I got a lot of cards. Opened up a lot of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With all the cards you have, like this deck is a good one to get a lot of the commander, like not necessarily staples, but great cards to use. Oh.
That's crazy. I just couldn't draw lands 2 games in a row. It's crazy. Could that be the last one? Much because I didn't have lands. It's crazy. Crazy problem to have.
It's because you turned your nose up when the game tried to give you lands.
All right.
Because you were like, ew, I don't want all these. And they said, all right, how about
How
none?
about yeah, for real? Oh, could have just said you didn't want all of them.
All right, so this deck
Back then,
is Caesar, Legion's Emperor.
I'm
He
using
is a
Bounty.
4/4 human soldier. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, choose 2. Create 2/1/1 red and white soldier creature tokens with haste that are tapped and attacking. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Caesar, Legion's Emperor, deals damage equal to the number of creature tokens you control to target opponent. Huh?
Oh,
Huh?
all right. I'm using Bounty. Any acquisition. Those you cast but do not own less to cast whenever top card of that player's that card for remains exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast that. Let's hope I get my.
I mean, something like that.
Basically, I'm just playing my deck and your.
With any hope.
Oh,
You said what?
So I'm putting 3 cards back.
What did
I'm
you
not.
overdraw?
Huh?
Do you overdraw?
No, I'm just not getting lands.
Oh, you shuffle better.
Shut up.
Bro, I am hungry.
I was eating a sandwich last game. I'm so sorry.
I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
I've really seen.
I haven't looked at this deck at all. I have no clue what's in here.
Yeah, I don't have no clue what's in here either. I haven't looked. Honestly, all right, all right. I hate these. Oh my god. Why is half of these upside down in the other per deck? All right, whatever. All right, I'm good. Yeah, go ahead. I haven't played against that
Still
commander.
shuffling, homie.
I've watched people use it. I haven't played against. Go first.
I mean, if you want me to, I guess.
I don't know. I was just wondering. You ain't saying nothing. You're just quiet.
Well, yeah, I was shuffling.
Oh,
What do you want from me?
all right. I'll go first then. While you go,
Okay.
I'll play Forest, and I will cast. No, I'm joking. I'll pass.
All right. We're gonna roll with this hand, see how it does.
I'll go through my draw today. Oh, I play this, and I will cast a Mana Crypt.
We're gonna play a Nomad Outpost this line for turn, and we'll pass.
I'll just say I ain't get nothing special. I'll play a Swamp, and I will tap 2, tap a green and the black to 3 visits Library for Forest, and
Nice.
I'm gonna get. Oh look, it's right there on the front. Look at that. I have a land all the way at the end of my deck. Sorry, all the way in the beginning. And I will pass. Go ahead. Go ahead, Crowton.
We will untap. We will draw. We will. I'm gonna play your favorite card here, Evolving Wilds.
There's no way that deck has one too.
We're gonna tap it, sack it. We're gonna go find a
Keaton?
what do I need?
It has a
I need a
different color sleeve. You
plains.
grabbed it from your other deck.
We're gonna go find. We're gonna go find a plains. Oh shit! This has full art basic lands. Whoa,
Oh, that's fire.
that is sick.
Yeah, I'll buy you all the cool stuff,
Yeah,
and then you beat me with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I'll pass.
Untap. Oh, I'll play a island and for turn.
Ooh, ah!
I'll tap one green and the island to play Silhana Ledgewalker as hexproof. Silhana Ledgewalker cannot be blocked except by creatures with fly. And then I'll tap another green and black. Play Tower Winder, creature snake with reach and death touch. When Tower Winder enters the battlefield, search your library and or graveyard for a card named Command Tower. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle.
Nice.
And while I look for Command Tower and shuffle, you can go.
Right, we will untap.
Mr.
To draw.
Command Tower, ¿de dónde estás?
We're going to play an isolated chapel, which will enter untapped because I control the planes. We'll then tap for 3. We're gonna play good old Eddie Boy, Lonesome Eyebot. He's a 2/1 with flying. Whenever you attack, if the number of attacking creatures is greater than the number of quest counters on Eddie, put a quest counter on him. And I can pay 2, sacrifice him, draw a card, then draw an additional card for each quest counter on him.
I'm still looking for.
Jeez, still.
It's gonna be all the way in the back. I guarantee it. All of these cards are like upside down. There it is. I found it.
Wow. And then we will pass.
Oh, I'll play another island and per turn. I'll tap command. I will tap 2 greens and 3 of any color. 3 of any color. And I'll play Oran Frostfang. Attacking creatures you control have death touch. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. All my creatures have death touch when they attack.
Interesting.
And I'll attack you with creature, elf rogue, and my snake. And both of them are 1.
I will take 2.
And I will draw 2 cards.
Or is it whenever a creature?
Yes, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw.
Oh, it's not when one or more. That's bad for me.
Is it?
I mean, yeah, it's not ideal.
It'll start getting bad when I start stealing your cards.
Yeah, that would get real bad.
But I'll pass. Go ahead. Pretty sure I said that.
Oh, untap. We will draw. We will play.
Like nothing.
We will play a mountain. We're gonna tap for 4 to play my commander Caesar.
No.
Will then
Guess I got lands.
I will swing 2. You don't have anything with reach that can block, right?
I do, but it's tapped right now.
Cool. I will swing 2 in the air. And he's the only attacking creature, which is greater than the number of quest counters on him, so I'll put a quest counter on him.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Yep. Oh. And I'll tap 2 to play Dream Thief Bandana. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that library. Then exile it face down. For as long as it remains exiled, you may play it. And mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. And I'll tap Command Tower to equip it to. I'll equip this to Orange. And I'll tap 1 black and 1 blue to play Predator's Hour. Until end of turn, creatures you control gain menace, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library face down. You may look at it and play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell.
God bless.
And I'll attack you with Orin, who's a 2/6 with Death Touch, and I'll attack with Dehanna, who can only be blocked by flying, but also has Death Touch.
Well, I can't block anything because I only have 1 creature and all of your things have menace.
Oh yeah, I forgot
So
about menace.
how much am I taking?
3, and I get to look at the top 2 of your cards, and they, if I want to cast them, which I don't only have 1 mana, so probably not.
Alright. So we have. Do you want door number 1 or door number 2?
I get to see both. They both go
Door
exiled.
number 1 is a plains.
Oh, I can't cast the planes.
Ooh. Door number 2 is a charisma bobblehead.
How much does he cost?
3.
Okay, they both remain exiled, and then I
Yeah.
can cast them at any time as long as they remain
Mm,
exiled.
let's play the bobblehead.
What does the bobblehead do?
You don't get to know. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color. I can pay 4 and tap it, create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of bobbleheads you control.
Okay. Till end of turn, and I'll pass.
Okay.
I'm just making sure. I know one of them was an end of turn. That one was.
Oh. Alright. We're gonna play Terramorphic Expanse as land for turn. We will. Yeah, we'll do this.
Read
We
mode
will.
in?
We're gonna tap for 4, and we're gonna play heroic reinforcements. We will create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain haste. And then, what do you have as a blocker?
I have a 1/1 with reach and death touch.
We will swing. We're gonna swing 2/2/2s at you. Whenever I attack, I've got a couple of triggers. First, Eddie will get another counter. And then I will choose to uh, I'll choose to create 2 1/1 red and white human soldier creature tokens that are tapped and attacking. Or I'm going to sacrifice one of these. Sorry, I have to do that first. And then I'll create the 2 that are tapped and attacking. And Caesar will deal damage equal to the number of creature tokens I control to target opponent. Um, So both of those resolve at the same time, so he doesn't see. I wouldn't think he'd see the soldiers. So you'll only take 1 from that. But then you've got 2 1/1s and a 2/2 coming at you.
Right. How much total?
4 total.
I'll take the 4.
Cool.
Kinda though. Now that you got token.
I will then tap and crack my Terramorphic Expanse to go find a basic land. That's right, I got 2 Evolving Wilds in the set. And we are
That is
going to
really
find
crazy.
a basic swamp. There we go. Oh, the swamp looks sick. And after that, I'm going to shuffle, but while I'm
How's
doing that, I'll
Birmingham?
pass.
Did he pass?
I did.
Untap. That ain't gonna be good. I'll draw. I'm drawing really a lot of high costing things that I really can't afford. So I will just pass my pay.
Why do you have your command tower floating in the middle of your
No, why not? I usually just put my artifacts on this side. That's,
command tower is not an artifact?
yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's because of the way he's worded. I just I'll tap one green, one black, one blue.
The rest of them.
Those you can't own called cast. Exile it face. Card for as well. I will swing 2 damage at you with flying and death touch.
I'll take 2.
Cards. Forgot to do that last time, but And I get to look at. It says whatever one or more, so I guess I only look at one card, right?
Correct.
Cool. I get to look at the top card of your deck, and if I don't cast it, it remains exiled.
A land. Can't
Oh
cast a land, bitch.
God. I'm drawing lands that I don't need, that I can't use. I couldn't draw lands when I was playing, and now I'm drawing lands from you, and I can't play them.
Let's go.
And I will pass.
Untap.
I should have attacked you. I was supposed to attack you with friends, so then I could have looked at two cards. One from him and then one from
You would attack me with Ore and I would have blocked.
six with Death Touch.
Did I stutter?
Oh, but I would have still exiled two cards. Exile, exile, exile.
Yeah, we'll do this. We are going to tap for 3 to play Bastion of Remembrance. Whenever Bastion of Remembrance enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so I make one of those. So I've got 2 of these, one of which can attack, one of which cannot. And we are going to swing at you with the 3 that can attack. I'm going to sacrifice one of them. So this is just the one that cannot attack. To Caesar's ability, which will make 2 more of these that are tapped and attacking.
Yep, and I'll take
Um,
two
and
damage because you already have two down.
you'll take 3 damage because I had 2 of these and 1 of these.
Damage from.
And you'll take an additional damage and I'll gain 1 life because I sacrificed a creature.
And you have two that are attacking me now because you sacked one of
I
them.
have 4 1/1s because I use Caesar's ability to make two more.
I'll block two at 5 and a 2.
Oop.
And I'll take 2 damage, right?
Yep.
That's it?
You'll take 2 more damage.
Oh, come
And
on.
because Bastion of Remembrance will trigger. I knew
Yeah.
I was missing 1 trigger. But yes, after that, I do believe I will pass.
Oh man, what do you have face down that I can cast?
Nothing. It's all exiled.
I know I can cast them whenever I want to, as long as they remain exiled. I think it was only that puppet, right?
The bobblehead.
Yeah, the bobblehead is only that, right? No.
You can cast that at any time. I thought it was just until end of turn.
Nope, I can cast them at any time as long as they remain exiled.
Oh yeah, the charisma bobblehead.
I will play Temple on my land per turn tapped. I'll scry 1.
Temple of what?
Temple of Malady. And I have something somewhere. Where is it? I'll tap 1 green, 1 black, and I'll tap Command Tower to play Petrify to kill your commander. Destroy target artifact or creature. It cannot be regenerated.
Oh, rude. Whenever he dies, you will lose a life and I'll gain a life.
A 27. Anybody who wanted
Good.
to know?
I'm at 37.
Oh, lucky you. And I'll tap 3. 1, 2, 3 to play Darksteel Ingot. Indestructible. I can tap to add 1 mana of any color.
Nice. I haven't seen that coming to precon in a minute.
I had a card here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I know I had it somewhere. I just have wait. That's what I was reading. I was like, I know I had a card somewhere. I have 27. How many hackers you have?
You mean how many blockers do I have? Incorrect, but I've got
I mean, I'm trying.
two.
I'm asking for hackers. I want to know if it's worth attacking or if save my creature.
Well, I've got a total of 4 creatures that can attack, and the means to cast my commander again next turn. If I play a land, that is.
I will attack with Orin and Gonti, and they both have Death Touch.
Cool. I will block Orin with Eddie and block Gonki with one of my soldiers. Before damage, I'm going to tap 2 to sacrifice Eddie to draw a card and then draw an additional card for each quest counter on him, so I'll draw a total of 4 cards. And then my soldier will die.
So does that trigger before Gonti?
What does Gonki read?
Whenever whenever one or more creatures attack, I get to exile the top card of your deck.
Oh, Gonki's an attack trigger, not a exile trigger. Or not a combat damage trigger.
Yeah,
Well, I drew 4, so that would have been the top 2, unless you just want to. How do you want to do that? Because I did that preemptively, and that's my bad.
it's fine. Just exile the top one you have. You already drew the 4, so just exile the next one on your deck.
Exile the next one's cool. That'd be a plains.
There's no way.
Add a Keeper of the Accord. It costs 3 and a white. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you may search your library for a basic plains card and put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle.
All right, they both go exiled.
Cool.
No way. I drew like 4 lands from you. I'll pass. Go ahead.
We will untap. We will draw. And I missed my Bastion trigger. Could have taken 2 more damage there. We'll draw for turn. Okay. This will be interesting. We're going to play Command Tower as land for turn.
Say that again.
We're going to play Command Tower as land for
Okay.
turn. I will then tap 3 to play Luck Bobblehead. I can tap it, add 1 mana of any color, or I could pay 1, tap it, roll X 6-sided dice, where X is the number of bobbleheads you control,
Oh, is that a
and create
waste
a.
on your bottom right?
Huh?
Your land?
This one?
Yeah,
This is a swamp.
that looks cool. I never seen the
It's a,
full art for Fallout.
it's the swamp I pointed out earlier.
I didn't get to see it. Looks nice.
But speaking of which, I'm going to tap that swamp and this plains and play McCready, Lamplight Mayor. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, it gains Skulk until end of turn. It cannot be blocked by creatures with greater power. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater attacks you, its controller loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Will then
He has to.
tap my mountain and tap my luck bobblehead to roll a 6-sided dice. It's a 5, so I do not get to make a treasure token. I will then pass.
On tap, I don't think we have any upkeep triggers. Draw. I'll play a swamp for my land for turn. How does ninjutsu work?
So ninjutsu, whenever you, it would be on the step before damage. So if you say I attack you with McCready, it can't be blocked by creatures of greater power. So if you declare no block before you take damage, I'd pay the ninjutsu cost and bring out the ninjutsu creature from my hand. And that would take the place, and you would take that much damage plus any other effects. And the creature you ninjutsu'd for would go back to your hand. Essentially, they'd swap places.
Okay. I'll tab one black, one blue, and one of any color. And I'll play Thief of Sanity. Whenever Thief of Sanity deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library. Exile one of them face down, then put the rest into their graveyard. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. The mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell.
Bro, what's up with you playing my deck? Play your own deck.
Not drawing nothing in my deck. And I will. I'll attack with 2. Attack with. Yeah, I'll attack with these 2. They have one has flying and they both have death touch.
Cool. I'll block one of them with my soldier. And whenever he dies, you'll lose a life, I'll gain a life. So I won't take any damage from the other one. Or I will, but it'll cancel out. And then you get the top card of my library, right?
I get the.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, it's not a land. Oh, damn, that's actually really fucking good for you. Holy shit.
What's that one?
And you have the mana to cast it. Fuck. Black Market costs 3 colorless and 2 black. Whenever a creature dies, put a charge counter on Black Market. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add 1 black mana for each charge counter on Black Market.
Alright. I will cast it. How many you said? You said 2 black.
2 black and 3 colorless. That blows.
Gotta keep track of it. Can't really. Can't reach through the screen and do it, you know.
Yeah, I'll just set it aside here.
And I'll pass.
We'll draw. We are going to play Dragon Skull Summit as land for turn. God, this is about to be really bad for me. How many creatures do you have on the field?
1, 2, 5.
5.
Cinco,
Cool.
cinco, cinco.
Uh, do any of them have 1 power?
Yes, 2 of them do. The one
Or
has hexproof, and the other one is reach and depth touch.
do any of your blockers have more than 1 power?
Yes, 2, 6, 5, 5, and a 2, 2.
So all of them have more than 1 power?
Yes, 3 of them do.
Perfect. In that case, we will swing at you for 2. They gain Skulk until end of turn because their power are 2 or less. So you will take 2 damage. Yeah.
Yep.
Then we are going to tap for 2 white and 5 to play Martial Coup, X equaling 5. So I will create 5 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, and since X is 5 or more, I will destroy all other creatures. The reason I'm hesitant to do this is yes, I get 5 creatures. Yes, all of your stuff is gone. You got my black market. So that's going to put 7 charge counters on your black market.
Does that destroy my card with Hex Propulsion?
Yes, because it's not targeting, it's
target,
just
right?
a blanket. Yeah. You're learning. And I had 2 creatures die, so you'll lose 2 more life, and I'll gain 2 life. If I was smarter, I
Like
would
a
have gotten
worse,
myself.
like a really strong mono black. with more colors.
If I was smarter, I would have used my luck bobblehead that's just sitting there, but I don't recognize the bobblehead as a mana rock because I'm stupid. I could have had 6 1/1s.
How many black? How many black mana I have on that now?
You have 7 charge counters. So at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you will get 7 additional black mana in your mana pool. I guess I'll pass turn.
Hey, you know what I just realized?
What?
Untap. Oh, draw. At another swamp. Until you call. Okay, I'll tap 7 to play Gonti. Play my commander again. And then I can tap those. How many you say I got 7 charge counters?
Yep, you got 7 black mana.
And I'll tap 6 of those black mana
Gulp.
to play Orochi Soul Reaver. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token and manifest the top card of that player's library. Put it onto the battlefield face down as a 2 creature. Turn it face up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. And I will pass.
Cool.
Got 2 more
You
creatures.
will
And then
untap.
nothing.
I'll draw. So we're gonna tap.
What was the laugh
Ooh,
for?
don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna tap for 2 black, 2 colorless, and then an additional 2 colorless to play Wasteland Rider, and it will be squatted 1 time. So squatted as an additional cost to cast a spell, you may pay 2 any number of times. When this creature enters the battlefield, create that many tokens that are copies of it. So I'll create a token that's a copy of it. Whenever Wasteland Riders enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. I will choose to sacrifice Wasteland Riders token to its ability and the original Wasteland Riders to its ability.
Kill my Orochi.
As well as your commander.
That was only one. Oh, you made two.
Nope.
You made a copy. I
Yeah,
forgot.
because I made a copy.
Yep, I heard.
And then since I had 2 creatures die, you will lose 2 life, and I will gain 2 life. I will then tap for a white and 1 to play Intangible Virtue. Creature tokens you control have +1/+1 and Vigilance. And then I will play Memorial to Glory as land per turn. It'll enter tapped. And I will swing at you for 10.
Take my big dice.
What a... Oh, was that from Outlaws? Oh, did you buy one of the bundles? Nice.
Never got one before. Got one. Didn't know it came with this. I'll take 10, so I'm at 9.
And after that, I will pass.
Well, my commander caused way too much.
But you did get 4 additional charge counters, so you're up to 11 black mana.
What? Can you tell me what cards you have exiled again that I can cast?
I've got Keeper of the Accord and Charisma Bobblehead. The other 3 are lands.
Those 2 do again?
So Keeper of the Accord costs 1 white and 3 colorless. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a basic plains card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Charisma Bobblehead costs 3 colorless. You could tap it, add 1 mana of any color, or you can pay 4 and tap it. Create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of bobbleheads you control. Activate only as a sorcery.
I'll use 7 from there. And 1 green and 1 blue. Cast my commander again. Thank God for that card. Out right now.
You use 7 of that.
7, yeah. Cast
So
the
you got
commander.
4 left.
I will tap 1 green and 1 blue to play Doc Urlock, Grizzled Genius. Spells you cast from your graveyard or from exile cost 2 less to cast. Plotting cards from your hand cost 2 less to cast. And with Gonti
Did you tap that other blue?
Huh?
Did you tap that second blue?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And with Gonti and Urlock, I'll cast that spell you have that costs 3 for free.
Yep, sure will. You now have a Charisma Bobblehead.
And I'll cast both for free. Both for cost 3, right?
No, the other one costs 3 and a white.
And alright,
Yep.
so I'll cast that one. I'll pay the 1, cast that one.
You now have a Keeper of the Accord as well. So at the beginning of my end step, if I control more creatures or more lands than you get to... Well, the second effect's useless because you don't have any plains in your deck. But if I control more creatures than you, you get to make a 1/1 white soldier creature.
Does it says planes in my deck?
Yeah, it specifically says if at the beginning of an opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic plains card and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now pass.
Go. I will untap.
So I have a well, how many lands you got?
I'll draw. We got 8.
I have more than you have more creatures than me though. I gotta use your tokens though, because I don't have tokens. I don't have those tokens. I'm stealing your deck,
You know
stealing
what?
your
Give me
exile,
my shit
casting
back.
your spells, and using
You know
your
what? I'm
tokens.
sick of it. You're giving me my stuff back. I'm gonna tap 2 red, 3 white, and 2 black, and we're gonna cast Ruinous Ultimatum. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponents control.
The arms. Oh.
So I'm gonna take my Charisma Bobblehead, my Keeper of the Accord, and my Black Market back. And then we're gonna swing at you for 10.
And now I will have 0. Dante died 3 times. My commander took a beating. This deck is not bad. I just really wasn't exiling anything good.
Yeah, you hit out
I
of the
hit
6
more. I hit
cards that
so many
yeah,
lands.
out of the 6 cards you exiled, you hit 3 lands.
That's crazy. Exiled so many lands. How unfortunate is that? These decks aren't bad though. I mean, they were only $50. They're not bad. They're really good, and
No,
they don't really need a lot like crazy cards to make them like a little bit better.
not at all.
Like I feel like a good maybe like $100 upgrade to these decks will make these things insanely better.
I mean, not even $100. I give it like a good 50, 75, and I mean you're golden.
What are you using
What
now?
are, what are you switching to? Because that's gonna decide. I see you pulling out the Eldrazi's.
Yeah, I'm pulling out the Eldrazi's. Gotta give her a go.
Well, in
I
that
haven't used
case,
it.
I will
I
pull
haven't
out my
used it since I
slivers.
made the upgrades yet.
You're pulling out Eldrazi. I'm pulling out Sliver.
Oh no.
The only deck that I have that can keep pace with that. The rest are bone dry precons.
um, One of the guys that goes to the shop, his name is Anakin.
Like as in Skywalker.
Yeah, they,
Interesting.
they call him Anakin. His
Oh, they call him Anakin. That's not his
no,
government
no, no,
name.
that's not his government. No, no, they call him.
Okay,
Well, I don't know
cool.
if that's his real name or not. I just met him, so I just call him Anakin. So everybody else calls him Anakin. So I think it could be his name. I don't know. But besides the point, he has a Slivers deck that's $8,500.
I believe it. Slivers get stupid expensive. A lot of that will come from the mana base, though.
Like my sleeve, yeah,
No.
colorless thing. Try to match wanted to match the whole colorless theme.
Get a colorless playmat. No, because that's white. Get a colorless playmat.
How?
I don't know, like piece of plastic.
Yo, you know what's funny? When I put these sleeves on, I did not know this card was two-sided.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had it in the black sleeve. I didn't know that
Fun
card was
fact.
two-sided.
That's why people use. That's why people don't use two-sided or clear sleeves. That's why clear sleeves are not tournament legal.
I didn't know. I did not know that, bro. I'm like, oh my god, this thing is two.
Why could I see that card? Did I shuffle wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. I don't love it, but I'll take it.
I'm just gonna. I'll just keep. All right.
All right, who's going first?
I'll go first.
Mm,
I will play War Room,
wow.
and I'll tap War Room for
Damn.
Mana Vault,
Oh,
and I'll pass.
I'm in danger.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
forgot to.
We're just gonna pay a Sandseep Citadel, and we're gonna pass.
I'll play Eldrazi Temple, and I'll tap 4 to play the One Ring.
Yeah, all right. Why not,
I'll tap 1 to play Sensei's Divining Top.
bro?
I'll tap, and then I'll throw him back. Why not, right? Pass.
I'll draw. I'll play a Sheltered Thicket. I tap 1 to basic line land cycle Ash Barrens. So go and find a island, and we'll pass.
They'll pass.
Yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. And I will draw. I'll play Mirror Pool, tapped. I'll tap 1 to play Binding Top again.
Don't get to tap it.
I'll pass. Oh, I know.
How many cards do you have in hand?
1, 2, 5.
Nice.
Cinco, cinco, cinco.
And you remember to take your One Ring damage?
Yep, I did. I took it. I have 38. Took my One Ring and my Mana Vault. Then.
Jeez. All right, let's see if I can start doing shit now. Nope. Forest. Will. You know what? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play Blur Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have haste. I'm gonna ping you for 2. Then we'll pass.
Tap. Cool. play Sea Gates Wreckage Fly Land. Just a one ring.
Up to 3 burden counters on the one ring. Don't forget to tap it.
I usually don't because it makes no sense going back and forth. I know I take the damage. Ever.
I like the way it looks
I'll
better
tap
sideways.
Sensei, draw a card. I'll put him. And I will.
Are you, hang on, real quick, just because I just noticed it. Are you only drawing 1 card per time that you use one ring? Read it again.
Card for each burning counter.
Yeah, so next time you'll draw 4 cards. That's why I asked you earlier how many cards you had in hand. I was like, you should have to discard, right?
So I'll pass again.
You'll untap. You'll draw. We're gonna play the most useless card in my deck against you. Exotic Orchard.
Yo.
We will tap for a black and 3 to play Lazartep Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have a flip 2. We'll swing at you for 6. And we'll pass.
Up. Draw. I'll play Temple of Spirit Dragon. I'll tap the one off 4. I have to stack cards now, right? I have 11. I have to only have 7, right?
Yep. Whenever you go to your end step, you have to discard down to 7. Unless you have a land that says otherwise.
Tap 4. Play Palladium Mire. And Sunset. And I'll tap Sunset to draw. I ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm missing one of my colors.
I will pass. I have to go down to 7, right?
Yes. Untap. Roll. E. We are going to tap for 1 colorless to play Farseek. We're going to go find the plains. Battlefield tapped. Oh.
Good.
Huh?
Oh, you got mad quiet. I thought it disconnected.
Oh, no, my bad. I'm trying to shuffle up my deck. I found a plains. There we go. All right. And then we'll go ahead and tap for 2 to play Quicksilver. Flash. Any player may cast Sliver spells as if those spells had Flash. And then we will swing for. What's Palladium here?
A 2/2.
Yeah, it's worth it. We'll swing for 2, 4, and 1. All with Afflict 2. So whenever they become blocked, you lose 2 life. And whenever a non-token sliver I control dies, I mass slivers 2.
And if I block the 1, I still take 2, right?
Correct.
Block the 1. Kill it.
So whenever that dies, and then you'll take 6. And then whenever that dies, I create a silver army and put 2 1/1 counters on it. And I will pass turn after that.
Yep.
What's your life total down to?
Not talking about it.
I mean, you're on the other side, so I know it's low.
Yeah, I'm on like 13 right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I don't have to kill you. The One Ring will.
Yeah, I know.
Brodo was right.
He's stupid. I'll play Urza's power plant for my land per turn. I'll just put 5 outwards. And nothing is what I've about to die anyway, so I might as well go for it, right? I'll tap 2, tap all of them, and I'll float 1 to cast Emrakul the Promised End. Emrakul the Promised End costs 1 less for each type that's in my graveyard. It's cost 13, I have 3, so 10. Then I get 2 extra from here. Emrakul, when you cast Emrakul, you gain control of target opponent during that player's next turn. After that turn, that player takes an extra turn, trample, and protection from.
Okay,
Go ahead,
cool. So
continue.
you control me during this turn?
Yeah, your next turn.
All right, so I guess you will untap, and then you will draw a card. So you get to see my hand. I have Ruka Morel, biologist. I have the Sliver Grave Mother, and I have the World Tree. So what are we doing?
We're just gonna kill me and then we're just gonna go again.
What's your life total?
13.
13. So I guess what you're saying is tap 5, cast the first sliver, and then swing out.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm glad you caught on quick. Yeah, what does that world tree do again? How does it work? You don't gotta read it, just how does it work again?
So whenever I pay double Wooburg, I tap it and sack it, and I search my library for any number of god cards and put them onto the battlefield.
Is there any other deck you thought about creating and actually upgrading besides the sliver?
That I've thought about creating.
Yeah, and like actually like putting money into it to like really upgrade it. Like something you might
Um,
stick to.
there's two that I'm looking at. This new desert deck looks really cool, and like I said, I'm a huge fan of the Dune series.
Yeah.
And so I'd really like to make that viable, but I just don't know how to make it competitive. There's another one that I'm looking at building. The one that I really want to put money into is gonna be like either elves or vampires. And I had an elf deck at one point that I poured about $1,600 into. And it was a very competitive deck. I mean, it was top tier. However, it just didn't hold. It got boring to play after a while, just because I was winning and winning and winning with it.
Yeah.
And it was winning consistently by like turn 4 or 5. Um, Vampires, on the other hand, especially Edgar Markov, as much as many people are gonna hate on me for saying that, I'd love to build him just because it does look like a lot of fun. And he's one of those decks that, yes, it is strong. He is, $100 commander for a reason. I don't think it's unbeatable. Um, and I think it's definitely one of those things that I could build into something that's still relatively fair, but holds a competitive edge. So I'm not a huge fan of like this is why I like your deck so much of what you're doing with your Eldrazi deck. I'm not a fan of decks that, all roads lead to the ocean. And that's where my elf deck went. Because like I said, consistently I could win by turn 5. Decks like Edgar Markov or decks like Zuladoc, there's some finesse there. You have to guide the deck. There's some luck of the draw, there's some skill required to make it to the end game. And I haven't found a specific commander yet that I'd really want to build and take to that level.
I really wanna But I really want to make a deck with Massacre Girl as the commander.
I know you texted me that the other day, and I'll tell you the same thing I told you then. You're awful. You're bad, and you should feel bad.
I still want to build Shieldridge, but I think I might hold off on Shield. Try to work on. See if I could build the mono black with her.
I'll say it again. You're bad, and you should feel bad.
I'm good.
Uh, yeah, sure, why not?
Going first or
Yeah, I'll go first.
kid?
We're gonna play a grasslands, and we'll pass.
I'll draw, but I'm gonna play a waste, and I'll pass.
Untap. We are going to tap and sack grasslands to go find a forest card, and we're going to put that onto the battlefield. And it does not come in tapped, so we're just going to find a basic forest. I just dropped half of my deck. Oh my goodness.
Are you going anymore, or that's it?
um, I am going to play Sliver Hive. We're going to tap those two, and we're going to Farseek. And we're going to go find a mountain.
Back on the.
Yep. And after that, I'll pass.
Are you searching for that? I'll draw. I'll play Rogue's Passage. And I will unfortunately pass. My fault.
There we go. Mountain Forest. All the ground. Jeez. All right. We'll untap. And we'll draw. We will play a Path of Ancestry. Enters tap. We're going to tap 2 for a. Yeah, we're going to tap 2 for a Nature's Lore. I'm going to search my library for a forest card without throwing it on the ground this time.
And you
And
dropped it again.
while we're searching for that, we're going to pass.
Draw. I'll play Tuma Spirit Dragon. I'll tap 3. If a Palantir of Orthane. Now we're gonna play the fun game, Kryton, of where you let me draw or you take damage. I'll end my turn and I will put a influence counter. I will scry 2. And will you let me draw or no?
No, no card.
Okay. I milled Emrakul the Promise End. And you'll
Jesus.
take 13 damage.
All right. That's a yikes. I got a 27.
It's your turn.
No, thanks, man.
I'm good.
All right.
Now we play the fun game. Would you let me draw or you risk taking damage?
Yeah, now I'm a little bit afraid. I wasn't afraid before, but God, I should have been.
That's what is it?
All right,
It's
we
both
are
the
going
cards I
to
scried was gonna do damage to you, but that one was just a lot more.
black, blue, white, green, red. First sliver. Cascade. That's a land. That's a land.
So the first sliver lets you cascade off of it.
Yeah, it has Cascade.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then sliver spells you cast
And
have
then
Cascade.
yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Yep.
I forget. I don't be use them. I don't use my sliver deck.
So yeah, I hit Hollowhead Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have tap, discard card, and draw a card. They're gonna sit there and look pretty, and I'll pass.
Yep, tap, tap, tap.
Ouch.
Oh, I'll play Seagate Wreckage, and I will tap those four for Thran Dynamo.
Wow. Hey.
I'll end my turn. I will put another two, and we get to play the game again, Crouton. All right, Crouton, will you let me draw a card? Yes or no?
Yeah, go ahead and draw a card.
Thank you.
You're
Damn, I
welcome.
was hoping you was gonna. Both
Shut
those
up.
cards was trash. Both those cards were lands.
Alright, does that pass?
Yes, I passed. Go ahead.
Roll.
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
beginning of my end step. So
yeah, yeah. We are going to tap 3 for Necrotic Sliver. All slivers have
Death
tap
Touch.
3, sacrifice this permanent, destroy target permanent.
I thought Necrotic was
Cascade.
Death Touch. That's the other one.
No, yeah. Um, Cascade into Quick Sliver. Uh, Sliver spells have flash. Then we'll Cascade again. See if we can hit some flying. Or maybe some first strike. Or maybe a little bit of anything. Hey, Striking Sliver. I have no zero cost. Then we will tap 3 to sacrifice Quicksliver to destroy your Palantir.
Oh man.
And then we're going to swing at you for 9.
All right, I'm at
Nope,
31.
then we'll pass.
Untap, tap, tap, tap. I will play Temple of the False Gods. My land per turn. And I will tap 6 to play Conduit of Ruin. When you cast Conduit of Ruin, you may search your library for a colorless creature with converted mana cost 7 or greater. Reveal it, then shuffle your library and put that card at the top of it. The first creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less. that little pile.
Oh, there's definitely a way.
Literally gonna be in. I literally.
While you're looking, I'm gonna go make food real quick.
Yeah, Capitan. Of course. First creature. I will tap. I'll tap 2. Machine. And I'll pass. Well, I'll pass when you come back. It's your turn. I need mine now. 7, 8, 7 now. I don't know if I Emerald Promised End. All right, we're just waiting for Crouton to get back. A good amount of life.
From fandom.com. N size, starting in maximum, is usually 7 cards. Did that answer your question?
I was even talking to you.
Thanks for your feedback.
Why did I just start talking out of nowhere?
Bro, I just found out my dishwasher broken. Alright, what'd I miss?
I played Palladium Mire and Crashing Drawbridge.
You didn't say shit if you can't say it right.
Huh?
I said you didn't play shit if you can't say it right.
Alright, I played him. I searched for.
Palladium Mirror.
Alright, it's your turn.
Alright. I was like, I don't need you to play out the entire turn. I just need you to say his name right. We'll play Sunken Hollow. It'll enter in untapped. We're going to tap 2 to play Two-Headed Sliver. All sliver creatures have menace. And then we will cascade until we hit. Hey, there's my world tree. We'll hit something at one point or another. Don't you even worry about it.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. We'll get there. When we get there. Is it on the very bottom?
Looks like it.
There it is. Gale Rider Sliver.
Slivers have fly.
Yay. Sliver creatures I control have fly. If you control any slivers, they do not have fly. I will then swing 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the air with first strike. And menace.
I don't have nothing with flying, so.
Oh, cool. I could have stopped at the first point then. I mean, yeah. I'm kind of a one-trick pony over here. I make a lot of dudes and I turn them sideways.
I'll untap. Raw. I'll play Field of the Dead for my land for turn. Or Field of the Dead or Another land enters the battlefield under your control. You create if you control 7 or more lands.
With different names.
Yes, I know with different names. I wasn't done reading yet because I only have 6.
Well, you started counting and stopped reading.
Yeah, because I wanted to see how many lands I had. I didn't have enough. Simmer down.
All right, continue reading. Sorry, I'm grabbing my food from the kitchen.
I will cast my commander. Instead of paying the 6, I will only pay 4
Why?
because I can and I want to. I don't have enough mana to pay the 6.
Wait, what? I meant what makes you be able to do that?
Conduit of Ruin. The first creature
Oh,
spell you
okay.
cast it costs 2 less.
That ass.
What else do I want to do here, Mr. Crouton? How much more mana do I have? Eight.
You have 8 mana, but couldn't afford to pay the 6.
Yeah.
All right.
I will tap. I'm gonna pay 4 total. I'm tapping one of those to play Commander's Plate. And then gonna pay 3 to put it on my commander. Do I have to read that or do you know what it does?
Read it, please.
Equipped creature gets +3/+3 and has protection from each color that's not in your commander's color identity.
Oh well, that's some bullshit.
So there's 2 from here and 2 here for total.
Bro, real quick, look how good these chicken nuggets look.
You're all dogging them, no sauce?
Huh?
No sauce?
Yeah, bro, they're Southern style.
Hey.
No, this ain't like McDonald's over here. These are Southern style, so they got the sweet batter and a little bit of dill in them.
I can't really do much else, so I'll just pay 2 and tap Tomb of the Spirit to gain 4 life.
That's a real way to. It's a real weird way to pronounce pass.
Shut up. I'll tap Crossing Drawbridge so I can attack with my commander. And I'll attack with a 10-7 and a 5-5. So 15.
I'll take 15. I go to 12.
And I'll pass.
Cool.
And your
At
turn?
the end of your turn,
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 3 to sacrifice 2-headed sliver. To destroy Commander's Plate. And then I'm gonna tap 3 to destroy Hollowhead Sliver to destroy your commander. And I'll take my turn. Why I didn't do that whenever you declare attackers, I ask? Because I'm stupid. Oh, fantastic. Tap 3. Harmonic Sliver. All slivers have when this permanent enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. That doesn't trigger off him because he already entered in order to give that effect. But I do get 2 Cascade.
Oh, your whole deck again.
Ah, this one's a 3 cost. I'll find a 2 cost somewhere. Oh. Well, that is a 2 cost. I guess I'll cast it. Heroic Intervention.
I have for dinner.
Ooh, that looks fire. What's your life total at?
Enough, I think. I'm at 23 because I gained 4 life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll swing for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Hey, we're at the same house now.
And then we'll pass.
Untap, tap, 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 tap. Bro? Oh, bro. This is not good. At all. There's no bueno, Croton.
What's the problem?
I literally have nothing but lands and artifacts in my hand. But you know what's funny? I have 31 creatures in my deck, and I've only played 4 of them. Sorry, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. Where are the others? Alright, I will play Bakoro, Center of the Sea. And now I will trigger Field of the Dead. Yep, 7, I counted. I'll create my little zombie. So do I create that zombie every time I put anyone after 7, or is it just the one? Just the one, right?
I don't know. Read the card.
Whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature.
So it's every land. It's like Scoot Swarm, essentially. So you'll create another one each time you play a land.
So my commander will cost 6 now. Yep, 6. Fucking creature. I'll cast my commander for 6 because he costs 2 less. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't even have enough for something to cascade with. That is the crazy part. I'll tap 4. No, I'm not gonna. I'm going to pay 2, tap this to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To gain 5 life. And I'll tap Crashing Drawbridge to give haste to Zuladoc and my zombie, and I'll swing 7,
In,
8,
re-
9, and
in response to you giving haste to Zuladoc, I'm gonna tap 3, destroy or sacrifice my striking silver to destroy Zuladoc.
I hate you.
Don't try to swing 'em at me.
So I'll swing 7 at you.
How much?
7.
How?
5, 5, 2, 2.
Oh, okay. I got a 5.
It would have been death. All right.
Is that my go?
Yeah.
All right.
And I lose now, right? Wait, do
I
I?
don't know. I just kind of top deck. Hang on.
I'm just trying to out heal your damage until I can do. But I'm just not being able to do anything.
I'm gonna tap for a blue and a white. Play Crystalline Sliver. All slivers have Shroud. They can't be the target of spells or abilities. I'm gonna try and find my soul ring real quick. That's the only thing I have left that I can cascade into. Hey, there it is, soul ring.
Do you have enough damage to kill me or no?
Nope. For now.
Oh.
Oh, that sliver entered the battlefield off of the cascade. Um, so do you have any artifact creatures?
Yeah, fire, crashing drawbridge, which lets me tap and give all my things haste and Thran Dynamo. So these three.
I'll destroy your crashing drawbridge. And then we will swing one
I thought it was
or
when
seven.
slivers entered.
Yeah. And I had a sliver enter after
Oh yeah,
my cascade.
yeah. I forgot. Okay. How much?
So that's 9, 10, 11.
All right.
And then we'll pass turn.
Tap, tappy tap, tappity tap, tap tap. How many blockers you got?
1.
How much health you got?
5.
No, no. I'll draw. This is the best top deck I could have gotten. I just want to point that out. I'm gonna pay 7, and I just want you to just guess what I just drew.
Desecrate reality.
Nope, all is dust.
What's that do?
Each player sacrifices all permanents that they control that are one or more colors.
In response,
No irresponse.
we are going to tap for 3 to sacrifice my Gale Rider Sliver to destroy your 5/5.
Alright.
We are going to. Can you read Field of the Dead one more time for me?
Field of the Dead and whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
Cool, so he is colored. So in that case, we'll tap 3 and sacrifice Crystalline Shroud to destroy Palladium Mirror. And then these 2 will go to the graveyard. And the first sliver will go to the command zone.
Everybody's.
Yep.
I will play. Six, 7. I'll play Mirror Pool for my end per turn. It enters tapped, and I create a zombie. Might as well just ramp more because I can't cast. Much, man. Can't heal myself here.
Good.
And both of these together would have been trying to do Uton. I'll
You
tap
wipe my
4.
board, I wipe yours.
Yeah, I'll tap 4 to play Mystic Forge. Oh. I'm gonna pay 1 exile it. And I will pass. Can't do nothing else. And we're both at 5 life.
Alrighty, we will untap.
Hope you can't kill me. Well, I have a blocker, so I mean,
This will
if
be
you
the
can't
play
kill
of the
him,
century if I can pull this off. We'll draw.
no.
We will tap for green. Or I'm sorry, red. Green. White. Blue. Black. And 2 to play the first sliver. Cascade.
Into nothing good. Please.
Into Cloud Shredder Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have flying and haste.
Alright, GG's Guardian.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Top deck of the century.
Oh, I top decked into a board while you top deck into a flying haste. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Oh no, what's my next card? Oh, land anyway. That's crazy. That was a good game. We both literally have 5 left.
Yeah, five life left. Literally came down to who can top deck what. I was about to say, literally that was one of 2 cards I could have top decked and been fine. The other one was the Blur Sliver.
Like a Megatron.
Nice.
I don't know why they made him a tank.
Wasn't he a tank in the original cartoon?
Yeah. He
So
had
that would be.
better ones.
Oh,
Nobody
I mean,
really
I
cares
guess.
about the tank.
Alright, bro. I think that's gonna have to be my last one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take care of my dog.
That was good.
That was a good one to end on though.
Right? 5-5. Thank you everybody for coming on and
5-5.
watching.
Ended with a board wipe and then ended on a haste and